animals have honed their navigational skills over millions of years, adapting to the world's myriad environments. Among the intriguing methods used by some species is astronavigation, or the ability to navigate using the stars. While traditionally associated with human sailors navigating vast oceans, this ability is by no means exclusive to humans. The most famous star navigator in the animal kingdom is perhaps the bird. Migratory birds, such as the indigo bunting, have been shown to use the stars for orientation during their long migratory journeys. Birds can see the celestial sphere and use it to maintain a consistent heading. They don't rely on individual stars, as these change position throughout the night, but on constellations and the axis of rotation of the sky. One crucial constellation for these birds is the North Star, Polaris, which remains fixed in the northern sky. Studies have indicated a sort of internal map and compass scenario, where birds can use the position of the stars to determine both direction and latitude. One might wonder how widespread this behavior is across the animal kingdom, given the cognitive demands of such a skill. Though we lack exhaustive surveys across all species, the ability to navigate by stars appears to be somewhat rare, or at least rarely studied, and thus poorly documented outside of birds. Marine animals like sea turtles use a combination of magnetic orientation and potentially celestial cues when they traverse the ocean to reach their nesting shores. However, it's not clearly understood if they use the stars directly, because the evidence leans more towards geomagnetic cues. Another observable case of possible star navigation is seen in dung beetles. These small insects have been observed using the Milky Way to orient themselves and roll their dung balls in straight lines across the African savanna. This behavior has been tested experimentally with dung beetles placed in planetariums, confirming their ability to use the galaxy for orientation, albeit on a significantly smaller scale compared to birds or sea turtles. So while astronavigation is apparent in birds and suggested in some other species, it is not known as a common trait across animal species. Many factors influence this, such as the sensory abilities of different animals and their ecological niches, which may not necessitate stellar navigation. For example, many animals are territorial and wouldn't need to migrate, while others may rely on different cues such as olfactory markers, landmarks, or the Earth's magnetic field. Strategies that are not only diverse and fascinating, but are also more commonly observed than celestial navigation. Research into animal navigation continues to reveal the ingenious ways that non-human travelers chart their courses. While we know a great deal about how some animals use the stars, there are undoubtedly more stories about astronavigation yet to be discovered, awaiting the curious and patient eyes of scientists. As technology and methodologies in animal cognition and behavior continue to advance, we may find that the night sky has been guiding far more species than we currently know.